Gary, it's a new year, so happy new year to you. And first win in Steel Park! Hurrah!
Yeah,
Hard fought though.
First win this year, first win for the season. Listen, I'm not going to come out here and start jumping through hoops because we won our first home game in January. But yeah, I was really pleased with the way we played. And if someone would have just showed me the highlight reel of the game, the chances we created and the chances they created, you'd have thought, well, we'd have probably run out 6 or 7 1 winners or something like that, because we played some really good stuff on a difficult pitch. We got the ball down and moved it well, with Connor and Tristan and Toby certainly at the top end. But we still didn't convert them chances. We needed to go get the next one, but we could have went 4-1 up, and then 2 minutes later that's 3-2. And you just sometimes think there's something against you. And even when them corners were going in at the end, you're just waiting for the net to bulge. You know what I mean? Because that's the mindset at the minute, because a lot of things have gone against us. But listen, I thought we played very well. Alex Street's come in today, straight off the couch. His missus is due to give birth today as well. But he's helped me out as an old friend. And I think, not goalkeeping wise, but experience wise and talking and marshalling the defenders is what we miss all over the pitch. And he come in at half time and he blasted 1 or 2, and that's what we've been missing. We're probably a little bit too nice, do you know what I mean? And we tried not to be. Obviously, we had Charlie and Big Greg at the start of the season, and Drew, he was the voice, but they've gone by the wayside. And when you get someone in your dressing room like that today as a player, you realise that's probably that experience, that horribleness, that sort of winning mentality, because he's won wherever he's been. And I thought he'd done all right. I thought he'd done well.
He was doing that all over the pitch, and certainly in the second half, because the first half you kind of bossed it. Went in, it was only 2-1 at half time. They scored very late on in the end of the half.
How many times has that happened here this year?
Indeed, and it felt as if, oh no, it's happening again. Came down to the second half, and you were 3-1 up within minutes. And as you say, it was marshalling from the back, but a great performance. But it still felt as if it was a difficult game. Last 10, 15 minutes.
Listen. We went and watched them against Harbour. The scout went and watched them against Harbour, and he said, they're not a 4-point team. I don't think we're a 24-point team or whatever we are. So every manager, every team, unless you're at the top of the league, has got a bit of a sob story. But I'm pretty sure that they'll win games this year. If I was 3rd from bottom, 4th from bottom, I'd be looking over my shoulder because they're plucky. Although we created chances, they didn't never give up. They didn't throw the towel in, and they was going right at the end. And because they had 3 or 4 corners late on, they'll probably think they should have got a draw. They shouldn't have got a draw. We was by far the better team with the chances we created and the movement we had. But listen, 3 goals at home, a home win. Obviously, that's a difficult time at the club at the minute, which is obviously well documented. And we've just, like I said to the players now, we've just got to give these supporters something to keep coming back for, to keep cheering us on. And they'll take maximum effort. Obviously, we all want results, but anything less than maximum effort now is disgraceful. And while I'm here and while we're here and while us all going, we'll continue to give maximum effort every time we cross the white line. And although we've not been great in some games, I don't think anyone could ever level that. As we've lost every game by 1 goal. I don't think anyone could ever level that as that we throw the towel in. We've always kept going to the end, and we'll continue to do so. Whether we've been good enough, that's a separate argument. So we'll keep going. It's nice to get that monkey off us back 4 months after that was due. 3 months, whatever it is. And we look forward to training this week, where we've got to put some more good work in. And then we got to Coleshill, which we all know will be a tough game on not a difficult pitch, but it's not a 4G, it's like an old 3G, I think, if I remember rightly. And then we're back here against Rugby. So hopefully we can take something from this performance to go into Coleshill and then back home here at Steel Park in 2 weeks' time.
Over 700 here this afternoon. Any message for the fans on this New Year's Day?
Listen, the fans have been, considering the run I've been on at home and considering, obviously, the away fans have seen us play well numerous times because we have. But just thanks for keep getting behind the team. To still be averaging, the average is probably now up to 540, 545 with a 700 gate today. and they've always got behind the team. Obviously, it's down to us to give them something to cheer about, but they've been superb home and away. Obviously, the away fans have seen the best side of Corby Town this year, and hopefully over the remaining 16 weeks of the season, we can give the home fans something to cheer about. And listen, that ain't gone how we wanted it to go this year, and obviously I have to take a bit of responsibility for that. I take the responsibility for that. But things obviously are now in the open, and hopefully there's going to be transparency everywhere. And then, we can start building something for the future. I think the days of big clubs dropping into divisions and just winning that I don't think they're there anymore. I think you have to build something over a period of time, and you have to do it the right way, where you're not in the situation that we're in now, where obviously we're looking for investment and stuff. You have to have a plan, work within your means, so to speak, and try and move forward. And that's what we're going to try and do between us, hopefully. And we can keep the base, the ones we want to keep. And there's a good base here. We just need, like today, a big, horrible goal. He's come in and made a difference for us. Do you know what I mean? With not skill or brilliant saves or anything like that, just by being a voice. And, I know what we want. Obviously, we all know what we want and what we need. Whether we can get it is a different thing. So we'll just keep working. Like I said to the players, all the noise outside the dressing room, they've just got to concentrate on, playing football. The players, although we're looking for investment, the players have been played every single week. That's not an issue. There's no, the players are waiting for the money or anything like that. They've been paid on time every week. So you've got to credit the club and the owners for that, because that is obviously now coming out of their own pocket. So let's just keep moving, keep working, and you get a couple of results, and who knows what can happen. You just don't know in football, but we're just going to try and win every game that we play.
Gary, we'll see you next week at Coleshill. And well done today.
Cheers.
Happy New Year and congratulations.
Thank you very much.